Hello, friends, and welcome back to part 4. This is going to be part 4. Hi. This is going to be part 4 of my Control the Foundation DLC playthrough. Last episode, I keep going to say last lesson. That is how much of a teacher I am. Last episode, Warehouse 13. We got this extrude ability. I can't remember what it's actually called. It's been a day or so since I did any recording. Because I've been trying to edit, and hopefully it paid off the previous episodes a little bit more to cut out some of the combat. Because realistically, whilst the combat is enjoyable, it's not actually very realistically fun to watch. It gets a little bit repetitive, especially when you are as bad at the game as I am. So I've mostly tried to keep in the good bits. I've also, and again I hope this pays off, I've messed with the sound balance a bit because I was finding that the effects were very, very loud. But the dialogue, whoops, the dialogue was not, so hopefully that will be fixed in this as well. It's because, well, I mean, there's a couple of reasons. One, because the PlayStation 5's got a different audio setup and different audio stream, actually, to how I've got everything else set up. And secondly, my actual mic is at a really different angle to what it would normally be when I'm playing on my main monitor. Warehouse Path. This is not the critical path, so let's explore here first. Ching. A shifting fragment. Right, I'm assuming there's going to be some oh, liquid. Looks a little bit rubbery, actually, doesn't it, that liquid? I think it's because it's so still. I do like how the kind of telekinesis blows everything around. Melee is useful for something after all. Just about. That was not actually the button I meant to press. Which, considering it's, you know, clicking down on the right stick, is an impressive feat, even for me. Yes. Yes, what is this? Complete the ritual in the warehouse. One interesting thing that I noticed, actually, whilst I was editing stuff together. The way the game captures colour through OBS is different to how it actually looks. It's a lot more washed out on my screen, which is really weird because my second monitor is set up with the exact same color calibration settings as the first one.
Reinforcements are here.
Oh. Well, I mean, these guys are a long way off. Come to me, friends. It looks like we're going up there, doesn't it? Ooh. All the way up there, in fact. But first, we're going to ransack these buildings. Ah, lore. Excellent. History of the oldest house. The oldest house has revealed much to me. Who's this? This is Dr. Theodore Ash, head of research. The oldest house has revealed much to me during my months in the Foundation, but many questions remain. Primarily, the tree etchings bewilder me. What is their significance? If the house has changed shape over its lifetime, as I've theorized, then was a tree its first form? I sent a team to the Schwartzman building in search of pre-settlement accounts of Manhattan Island. From those I discovered a single relevant line, and there I found a tree not known to me, the devil twisted within its bark. That line, taken with the fact that certain American cultures believe some trees would offer wisdom and guidance, is indeed interesting. However, it's hardly firm evidence, and though I am now bound to the oldest house, I remain a man of science. Of course, there are numerous ancient beliefs regarding trees. Yggdrasil, the tree of knowledge. Yaximiche, I've no idea if I pronounced that right. Apologies if I've butchered it in your native tongue. Some cultures offered blood sacrifices to trees, while others claimed trees endowed chosen individuals with inhuman powers. Do New York City's many murders act as sacrifice for the oldest house? Does the house have a chosen champion? Is it me? That's an interesting final line. A certain snifter of narcissism. So yes, are we the champion of the house or the board? That's weird. Don't touch. Anything hidden behind? No. No. Pyramidic geometry. Compiled by Dr. Theodore Ashe. I've been going through my library researching pyramids and triangles. If that shape does relate to the board, as Northmore says, then perhaps our predecessors in the occult can offer some insight through their geometric knowledge. In esotericism, the triangle is closely associated with the Holy Trinity and other three-part concepts: past, present, future, mind, body, spirit. Interestingly, the term board also implies multiple parts. Upright triangles in Judeo-Christian imagery indicate ascent into the rational/divine realm. Inverted, it signifies a descent into the corporeal/human. Naturally, the ascent is masculine and the fall is feminine, Adam and Eve. That's just a bit of old-world patriarchy. It's 1964 now, and we're well past that silliness. Interesting, 1964, very specific date. Considering the above, what does the inverted triangle tell us about the board? They're clearly not corporeal or human. Perhaps they wish to be, or they once were. The likeliest answer is simply that theological imagery cannot help us define alien entities. But still, the pyramid seems significant. Shapes have power, and clearly, so does the board. Yes, the power of mathematics and geometry.
Is this a Bureau ID badge? It looks so old. Hope will definitely want to see this.
New side quest in the DLC. Okay. We'll do that afterwards. That's not the right button, is it? Talk to Pope. I wonder if it's going to be... So it said something about ID badges, didn't it? Or an ID badge.
Weird place to leave an ID card, but okay.
Okay, so that updated Pope's collection. Back to Crossroads. Ah, that's the shortcut back out. For now, we'll continue onwards. So I kind and I know this is probably well off base, but I kind of want to go in there. Which means a quick detour. Weapon mods. Oops. Yeah, I'm assuming. Ooh, excellent. A little bit more lore. Level 3 mod, don't care.
Another ID card.
Oh.
For a cartographer.
Ah, but there is some more lore. Meteor Hill summary. Altered World Event number 3, 1958, Sawyer County, Wisconsin. Per Archival Mandates 8.A, this document has been edited to meet current administrative standards. Certain terminology may be out of date. Event summary. This paradimensional occurrence consisted of 3 sequential sinkholes induced by subterranean explosions revealing foreign material of magmatic qualities. Event response. A local chapter of the Youth Science League were participating in an archaeological dig on the hill when the event occurred. Many boys were injured in the resulting collapse. Some touched the magma directly. Bureau agents arrived at the scene 7 days after the incident. Samples of the lava-like material were taken. The area was quickly sealed off from the public at our recommendation. Our aim was to ensure all remnants of the material were rendered inoffensive, but the magma descended too deeply into the earth to retrieve. Foul-smelling odours were detected in the area, which were hypothesized being the dissipated elements of vapor trail left at the scene. All acquired material was delivered to Washington for examination in the Bureau's on-site laboratories. Did I just see us? Astral Spike. Astral spikes are metastructural entities found in the astral plane. Their existence was first confirmed when a single spike travelled into our dimension through the mind of an astronaut. Oh, they're the weird, kind of tumultuous things, aren't they? They're the ball things that are chased. Okay, so we can call the elevator.
It's working. It won't go any higher. I wonder if I can charge it up somehow.
Ooh, a puzzle. Shocking. Right, this is back out to the entrance. Yoink. Our guy is here.
28 days now spent inside what we're calling the oldest house. Northmore insists on the name. I'm too tired to ask why.
He sounds like he's
I'm
wrecked.
not sleeping well. Per orders, me and my research team have established a permanent examination lab in the Foundation. I basically live down here now, like the obedient head of research Father raised me to be. I spend my days investigating that odd pillar where Northmore found the handgun. The work was half-hearted at first, I admit. But then I discovered numerous non-Aristotelian energy channels converging at its
What
base.
is non-Aristotelian?
Dragon roads, Hyligalinian, call them what you want. But this pillar is the crossroads. I started building something. Equal parts talisman and technology. An array that can impose order on the ley junctions. That's the idea, at least. We'll see when I'm done. I prefer to work.
That's
away
where the
from
control
government.
points come from, isn't it?
I'm not the only one who feels like that thing has eyes.
Yeah. Right, clearly we can do that. It looks like there's... I'm wondering, if we go... If we go up, can we come... Power core storage? Oh, that's an extra stop. Interesting. Oh, that's a lot of power cores. This is just me knowing this is a video game. Let's stash a few of these, shall we? If we're going to keep on charging this thing up. Oh no, it's only... Ah, it's only the glowing ones that work. Mind you, I suppose we could recharge them. Oh no, there's... Come here. Any more for any more? Is that glowing through the wall? Yeah, it is. Yeah, okay. So if we stick that in there. Oh, there's lore. Power cores. On numerous attempts, after numerous attempts, I can read, by order of Broderick Northmore, after numerous attempts, I finally found a way to intercept and contain the ambient energy of the ley lines in a kind of non-Aristotelian battery I've dubbed the power core. I admit it was difficult capturing an energy I can barely measure, much less interact with. Luckily, it seems that the porous stone of the Foundation's caverns possesses such conductive qualities. Using stone flakes and copper wire, my power cores collect significant power. My early prototypes collected too much, in fact, but I've since reinforced the container. We don't yet know the repercussions of tapping into this power field. As a precaution, these devices should not be taken outside of the house. Ideally, the Bureau should no longer need to rely on typical energy sources. It's my greatest feat of engineering yet. I've always had an interest in invention. I like the creativity that allowed, set within the firm boundaries of logic and physics. Father never approved, calling it a mundane science. With that in mind, I dedicate this invention to Theodore Ashe Sr. May he scowl in peace. No love lost between those two. Right, so we've got a power core plus a couple that we might be able to recharge. Tunnel access. There's a box in there.
Entry day plus 51. Northmore has ordered an all-hands search for objects similar to the service weapon.
Uh-huh.
He claims there are more in the house, though I don't see how he's so certain. He's been strange lately, talking about joining greater causes.
Is this hinting that the board's initial endeavours were not good, and that's why Former was split?
Inverted, black, mathematically perfect. Oddly enough, Adam and the other id have shown me numerous inverted triangles painted on the cave walls. Surely there's a connection. But I don't see it yet. As far as occult symbols go, triangles are by no means rare. Flood, Levi, Kroll, they used that shape like it was going out of fashion. Standing on their base, triangles signify stability and strength.
Yeah, that's why we've got pyramid
Vertical
diagrams.
on their points, they represent conflict and stagnation. Of course, the orientation is just a matter of perspective. Looking at the pyramid from below gives you one, from above another. Northmore says he looks up at the inverted pyramid. I have to wonder, is anyone standing over it, looking down?
Yes. Yes, indeed. Right. How am I getting through this? I suppose. Go. Shit. There's a generator right there. Enraged ammo refund. What is enraged? Exclusive to spin. I literally haven't used spin in this playthrough. That's the SMG one, if I remember correctly. Ooh, this is taking me... Yeah, this is taking me outside the building. It looks like there could be more up there. I'm still insisting that there's going to be a purpose for this. They wouldn't have given us a second one otherwise. Well, actually, no, I suppose that's not true. Mine. I do like how it knocks all the curtains over. Just that little indicator of force. Ooh. Oh, that was a stalactite falling down. What's our map looking like? Where are we? Up there. No. No. Me and my best friend. Power cube. Power cube? Power cell. Oh. Well, this is very clearly a combat arena, isn't it? Yeah, there we go. Oh, well, that was pretty straightforward, actually. Shouldn't say that. That's a terrible thing to say. That's a really bad idea. Ooh. Grant us eyes. Ooh. Oh, Amidala. I need to play Bloodborne again. It's been a while. Come with me, companion cube. Those of you who've already played this and are watching this now are probably thinking, what is he doing? He's not going to need this. That's fine.
Who should I be listening to? Weird entity A or B? Or neither? Let's just stay the course for now. The Bureau's in danger. We know we need to repair the nail. The astral plane won't break reality on my watch.
No. Oh, there's an opening. Oop. What is that? Yoink. Launch efficiency. Ooh. Meteor Hill supplement. Per Archival the retrieved material was subjected to Fellstrom's array configuration 74B, but the tests were halted as the matter began to physically elude the equipment. Attempts to constrain the element were made, but under further stress it became vaporous. The researchers suffered corrosive injuries prior to their deaths. The child victims at Meteor Hill recounted the material enveloping them in a pleasant manner upon making contact, but when discovered they were redacted and screaming. Bodily changes were perceived immediately. Deformities, loss of pigment in the skin and hair, and mental symptoms surfaced in subsequent examinations. Confusion, heightened aggression. The Department of Public Knowledge and Diversions gave statements claiming the incident was caused by debris from poorly made Russian satellites, which the public accepted with no complications. The children were sent to the Bureau's recuperation facility in Redacted to receive help away from society. I'm assuming that's based on an actual event and potential cover-up. I guess I could have left the companion cube in the elevator then. Tunnel quick access. Oh. Oh no, that's where we are. And that's where we've already been. Okay, so that's a shortcut. So we actually are looking to go somewhere else. Ah. Ooh. Randomly, a hiss node. What was that doing there? I feel actually like we're probably going to get back round and up into the elevator again. So I should leave our friendly cube in the elevator. Blom. Yeah, the next stage for this engine, I suspect, is giving the objects weight according to size and mass. Getting so many of these jukebox tokens, I've not been and done any of that stuff yet. Yeah, it's going to take us round to there. Another hiss node inside. Oh, but also... Hold on, let's just check this room properly first. Plonk. Yeah, so we can get back in. Oh, this looks more secretive than actually. Melee energy renewal. Ooh, hello. Foundation etchings. On the 4 etchings. My explorations of the Foundation have resulted in yet another mystery. A fascinating series of etchings on large stone tablets. Ah, so these are the keys. The tablets themselves are likely not native to the Foundation, seeing as they're slabs of sedimentary stone, quite different from the cave's categorization-defying rock. Their placement and form are also too intentional to be naturally occurring. But who braved this place to carry them in? And for what purpose? I discovered a 5-point macro entanglement between the tablets with the pillar at its centre. These links seem to extend beyond our level of consciousness, to some astral realm I can't detect. Is Northmore's board somehow tied to all this? The etchings on these tablets are similarly curious. They differ from the cave paintings in style and technique, so are clearly not of the same origin. Are they the visual narration of some event, or do they indicate intent, a wish, a plan? They only seem to consist of a tree and the pillar, but the sizes of either are inconsistent. What does that signify? I'm missing key pieces of this puzzle, and it's unlikely I'll ever find them. I do wonder if they're part of a plan to break the board into our reality, and that no other director has had the ability to get here before. What the? Ah! Yeah, there's definitely some hiss stuff going on up there. But it's out of my... It's so dark in here. Can we go up from here? No. Right, I'm going to... Just because I have half a brain, on occasion... Yoink. Right, you are going to stay... Oops. You're going to stay there. Now, we can't go up from here, so I'm going to have to go and do this little bit again. Okay. Right. I guess I'm going through here. Destroying all his nodes will lower his barriers. It's true, you know. Ooh, I see another power cell. How has that helped? Has that helped? How do I destroy it? Oh, I suppose I can go up in the lift. That does not give you a lot of time to Oops. Hidden location. With a control point. That's a weird place to put a control point. Master, power toilet that. So that's the 100 points, if I remember correctly. Bonk. So this is just... Yeah, just here as a save point. Does that mean something challenging is coming up? Probably does, doesn't it? Oh! Warehouse.
There's the etching.
That's not a bottomless white pit. Let's see what this is then. Hopefully it's not like a super long... Oh, good. Ah, screw you. Suckers! Oh, shite, I hate these things. Because they do that. Oh, shit, he didn't die. Tell you what, didn't I put the shotgun on? I did. Man, I was expecting the shotgun to do more damage than that. Our recent confrontation / yelling was in error. We determined that you may have both tools / upgrades. Only because you are the favourite / current director. But do not listen / speak to former. You are welcome / grateful. Yeah. I mean, it was clear something fishy is going on between the two. Interesting that we have to reconstruct this one. Oh, interesting. You can actually reconstruct the bits that you've destroyed as well. We are nearly whole fixed. Your trust / synergy
Sure changed their tune all of a sudden.
is appreciated. Yeah, I feel like this is... I feel like this is an invasion. I could be very wrong, but...
I'm overthinking this whole board former thing.
I don't
They can sort out their own business.
think you are.
It doesn't get in my way. Obsessing over these problems is something Trench would do. But I've got my intuition. And you.
It's interesting how little mention of Polaris there has been in this DLC. Although I did notice something while editing, actually. You know when Emily showed up and it was like, oh, we called her, and oh no, we didn't call her. Actually, the bit where Jesse thinks about Emily, I wish Emily was here. There's a brief flash of Polaris, and I wonder if she can kind of communicate their will through the HRAs. It's a good job I was thinking there was probably going to be some ground. To be fair, though, we didn't actually need to do that, did we? Because we could have used the... the control point that was nearby. How many do I need for this? 4. Wonderful. Okay, that's that filled out. Poor old melee damage. Melee damage might actually be pretty good once it's buffed up. Ground slam damage. I think we'll go with C's stuff next. So back to the crossroads. I assume that conversation that we've just had with the board. Yeah, there are 4 keys, such as they are.
To launch me, Director. I'm just kidding.
You better be. I assume those conversations happen in order, regardless of which order you do the actual keys in and which power you take first. It would make sense. Oh, let's take a look actually at... Yes, it's definitely growing back. Emily, do you have... Oh, we've got her side quest. Let's just start this off whilst we're here.
Jesse, you're back.
Hi.
So did you find anything noteworthy? The original Bureau expedition down here left so much interesting stuff behind.
Uh-huh.
Like their ID cards. I picked up a weird one. It's pretty old.
Oh wow, look at that. Yeah, I found a few ID cards myself. Or more accurately, the Rangers found them.
Are you starting a collection?
I'm going for the whole set. I kid, of course. But I suppose they are sort of like baseball cards, except for Bureau stuff from the 60s.
So gleeful.
The one you found is different than mine. It looks like it's a higher clearance level.
Always nice.
A rare one, then.
Silver
Wanna
foil.
keep it, Emily?
Yeah, I absolutely do. but I think you should hang on to it for now. High clearance access might come in handy.
Sounds like you have something in mind.
Uh-huh.
Guilty. See, I've been going through Dr. Ash's notes, or the ones I can find anyway. Like Darling, he seemed to enjoy hiding his most relevant research.
Of course.
From what I gather, there is another floor beneath the warehouse with a special lab that requires 5 high-level staff members just to access.
That's security.
Take this. It's an old skeleton key. Something else the Rangers found. I give them $5 for every useful trinket they bring me.
I'm gonna assume this key is my ticket to that lower floor.
Use it in the elevator?
And that super secret lab you mentioned.
Bingo bango, as Dr. Darling used to say.
I'm sure he did, yeah.
Keep your eyes peeled for more ID cards around the warehouse.
Right, we found a couple, didn't we?
If Ash's notes are reliable, and I'm sure they are, then 5 is the magic number.
Huh. Oh, well, we found 3 out of the 5, which is a decent
It is
start.
my favorite director.
Oh, bless her. She's so lovely. I do like Emily, even if she's a little bit weird. Actually, it's probably because she's a little bit weird that I like her. That's going to do it for that episode. Yeah. I really like how they are building up a layer of suspicion around the board. In the base game, they were a force that we could kind of trust, but were, you know, clearly supportive and / on our side. But it seems like they have ulterior motivation for what they are doing. You know, they gave... Was it the original? No, it wasn't Ash, was it? It was Northmore. They gave Northmore the service weapon, for example, to hope they could fix this and thus begin the invasion. The thing is, though, I mean, if the board's symbol... Oh, actually, that is very much kind of the inverse pyramid, isn't it? That triangular edge. So I'm assuming the other side's going to go up that way, and it's going to be in this light here, like the pyramid. So the pyramid will come down and join it. I get the impression that that might not be a good thing, and that maybe the board isn't as wholesome as it may have initially appeared. I guess we'll find out just how on or off the mark I am next time. Thank you very much for watching, folks. Hope you've enjoyed this episode of the rather outdated, is that the right word? Belated is the right word. Control the Foundation DLC. Don't know how many quests, missions there are in this particular DLC, but I'm enjoying them, and I'm very glad that we haven't had a slightly too long padded one like the first one that we did, because that did colour the experience a little bit. Until next time, stay safe, have yourselves a wonderful day, see you later, bye. Thank you very much for watching. If you enjoyed the video, why not click the like button and consider subscribing. Remember, you can ring the bell notification icon to get notified when new videos go live. And until next time, cheerio.